Donald Trump is the Bruno Fernandes of politics. This guy is a stat pattern.
Don't get us
This
canceled.
guy is a stat pattern. His only 2 wins are to deny the first female president, and he lost to the only man he ran against. This guy's a fraud. This guy is a fraud. This is a Mickey Mouse presidential career.
He can only beat the people that he's facing, bro.
My days, man. His cup run was too easy twice, bro.
We're not keeping this in, bro.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
We're not keeping
Dude,
this in,
if you talk
bro.
about people's hairlines, like it's
not
karma.
karma.
Karma happens, bro.
It doesn't work
same
like
with
that.
Knee injuries.
Knee injuries, yeah, I believe in that.
It's the same with hairlines,
But
bro.
Hairlines,
I think
you're chopped or you're goated. So.
Yeah, but I mean, if you don't be careful, like God can make His decisions, bro. Trust me.
Chill, bro. Fairs. I mean, CL in it.
Champions League, bro. Interesting week. We had to come back.
We had to come back.
We had to, bro.
After we started realizing that heads actually watch this podcast.
Shout out my boy Manny.
Shout out Manny. If you're watching this, we appreciate you.
My boy
for
Manny.
Real, for real.
Get like Manny. You guys have to be like Manny.
Yeah, exactly. In it, but
Tuesday was mad. We had big talking points.
let's
Get
talk about
straight
Wednesday.
into it.
Let's talk about today, bro.
Really?
Yes.
All right, fine. We'll start with today and then get into the good stuff after.
Of course. Arsenal versus Internazionale. 2 of my biggest ops, if I'm being very honest, went head to head. But I called it. I called it in our last predictions.
Fairs.
1-0.
Called the score.
It was so evident that was going to happen. Arteta was going to play the way that he played against
Inzaghi.
the person who kind of molded the way he plays.
Yeah, it was not
Both
much
teams
to it,
parked
bro.
the bus.
Yeah, it was a dead game. Bro. Arsenal ass again. Can't attack. No type of creative spark in the team like it's been happening for ever since Odegaard got injured, really.
Yeah,
Saka can't carry.
It's
mid.
Desperately needed.
It's mid. And it wasn't even like this was a strong, solid Inter team. Bro, they benched Thuram. They benched Mkhitaryan. They benched Barella.
Okay, well, chill on Mickey.
He starts.
Chill on Mickey because he's not
He starts,
a beast
though.
like
He starts.
that.
Barella benched. So they didn't even have their full 11, and Arsenal still struggled, bro.
Yeah,
and they lost.
Starting Taremi, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Big man Taremi and Darmian.
Yeah.
But fair enough, bro. Bisek.
What a player.
Dude.
Yeah, I've been keeping my eye on him this season.
If it wasn't for him, Arsenal could have easily tied this game.
No, he looks solid for sure.
To be fair, fair play. He's probably the only person that Inter Milan that I kind of respect. Straight up. He's the only player.
Have some respect for DiMarco.
Who?
For DiMarco.
DiMarco.
For Barella. Have some respect. Have some respect.
They're kind of ratty, though.
Have some respect for Bastoni.
Bastoni got benched, too. And a Cherby.
Oh, yeah. Oh, bro, this was Inter's B team. This was Inter's B team.
It quite literally was, bro. They said, this is a joke.
And that's what I'm saying. We had this conversation in our last video. Did the Prem fall off? I'm telling you, bro, the ceiling fell off. This is supposed to be one of Premier League's top dogs. And Inter's B team just beat them.
Nah, you know what's funny?
What?
One of my friends texted me out the cut. He said, Southampton win 1 game and you guys say the Prem's falling off. And he's a Southampton fan.
Nah.
That's hilarious, bro.
Fairs.
Shout out Will, bro.
Nah, it's not about Southampton, bro. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah. It's about Marino starting, bro. You can't have Marino starting.
It's about Arteta. He's a clown. He's trying to get involved in the game. His team is so bad. Arteta needs to get involved in the game, picking up the ball with his own hands.
Nah,
picking up the ball. The ball is not even out of play, bro. He has a mental illness. The guy Arteta is mentally not there.
That's so funny, bro. Yeah, he's a clown, bro. He's starting Marino, bro. Let me go back to this point. Marino is literally what Arteta was as a player.
Yeah, it's actually not a bad shout.
That's not a bad shout, isn't it?
Yeah.
And so he sees himself. He's like, let me give myself PT type thing.
He's trying to live his career through Marino.
Yes. Now. So you can't be starting Partey and Marino together, bro.
Oh, it's so stinky.
It's so bad. But then again, no one else. Jorginho.
Yeah.
Maybe Jorginho.
I don't know why Jorginho is getting frozen out. Why?
Because I don't know why. But you've got a point because Jorginho last season or 2, he actually did his thing.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It was looking like a smart signing to come in and have some experienced leadership in the team, some composure. He's one of the only players that can really knows how to control some tempo, grasp the game, have some control, and he's not even playing this season, so it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, and it didn't even make sense for Jesus to sub out Marino, because then it forced Trossard or Havertz to play the midfield. I think they switched to Partey, Trossard, Havertz trio in the mid. You know how mad that is.
Yeah, no, I mean,
like, come on, what are we doing?
I don't really know what
are we doing?
Arsenal's goals are for this season, because there's just no way in hell they're winning a trophy. There's just no way, bro. Their squad reeks. They're playing very bad. And okay, let's not lie. They're not the only team playing badly, but Arsenal's looking like one of those teams where I don't see their season really turning around, like doing a full 180.
No,
like, yeah, they'll get Odegaard back, and maybe, they'll find some form here and there, but I don't see them turning their season around to challenge for the title. There's no way in hell they're winning the Champions League.
Yeah.
So what?
Are they knocked out of the League Cup? No, they beat Preston.
I mean, yeah, they're
3-0.
still in the cup competitions, but I mean, this is a team. Arsenal fans, are you happy with FA Cup this season? Is that a success? Let me know, bro. I don't know.
I mean, you can't disregard FA Cup, bro.
Yeah, no.
You're not winning trophies
Yeah,
past
that's true.
2 seasons.
That's true. Maybe Arsenal's fans, they need to lower their expectations. Maybe FA Cup is what they need, bro. I don't know. But Arteta's that's the only thing he's won in his tenure. So,
yeah.
And it's looking scary. It's looking spooky.
True. But this ain't an Arsenal-only podcast.
Yeah.
A lot of other games came in. Barcelona, talk to me. 5-2 against Red Star.
Yeah, I didn't watch the game.
5-2 in it. We saw the highlights. Mm-hmm. We saw Rafinha cooking. We saw Lewin Disney get those 2 Mickey goals.
Yeah.
Do they actually have a legitimate shot?
100% they do. This is 100% a chance for Barcelona to go and grab the Champions League again.
When was the last time they won? 2014?
No, wasn't it 2015, 2016, something like that?
2014, 2015, they beat Juve?
Yeah.
No, how mad that is.
Yeah, it's a long time. Messi said he was going to bring it back. He never did.
Trump won the election, lost the election, won the election before Barcelona won the Champions League, bro.
Yeah.
You know how mad that is?
That is crazy. We're going to speak about that in a bit. But yeah, no, Barcelona definitely have a chance of winning the Champions League, bro. The competition just isn't there. It's not about Barca being some unreal...
Wait, you're saying the comp isn't there?
I'm not saying Barcelona is some unreal team, super team that they're going to smash everyone in the Champions League. No, the competition just isn't there, though.
You're saying in Champions League in general?
In the Champions League, the competition just isn't there. So you can't sit here and tell me that Barcelona can't win when I'm seeing Real Madrid play the way they're playing, Manchester City play the way they're playing.
Okay.
Arsenal falling off.
What about Liverpool?
Bayern, I'm still not 100% convinced. Liverpool, of course, are there and about. So Barcelona have a chance, 100%, bro. Hansi Flick, he's experienced. He knows how to win a tournament. This guy can do it. He has the players as well.
Okay.
So 100% they can win it.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting stuff.
Easy,
for
bro.
Sure.
Liverpool,
shout out Rafinha, though.
Yeah, shout out Rafinha.
I just want to say shout out Rafinha. He's been cooking.
Yeah.
Heads wanted him out. They wanted Nico Williams in.
Nah, man.
Literally last couple months ago.
I'm not saying that would be a bad addition, but it's a surplus of requirements.
He had the last laugh in it. I remember Rafinha was laughing in IG comments about Nico Williams getting the number 11 jersey.
Yeah, that's fair play because he's doing his part. There's no reason why Barcelona fans should be fantasizing about some other player taking his number.
To be fair, before this season though, it was justifiable.
Yeah, I guess so because Rafinha didn't really find.
They didn't have a real coach.
He didn't find a full form season like he's doing so now. But they got Hansi now and he's cooking. He needs Rafinha. He's been his main part of the team this season, damn near. So
is he the most important? Is Rafinha more important than Lamine is to this Barca team right now?
No, I don't think so.
Really?
No, I don't think so. Just because I think that Rafinha definitely offers, he offers everything going forward that you want. He offers the defensive side too. He has energy.
Yeah, the work rates.
Yeah, I hear that. So maybe in terms of on the pitch, he's, just as important. But Lamine, I feel like Lamine is kind of that guy on the team that everyone's kind of like
really
nurturing, like maybe playing for as well.
But they don't necessarily play strictly through Lamine,
Yeah, of course
not the way that they used to with Messi.
Obviously not. Of course not. But I'm saying,
so
I mean, I don't think there's any type of one main key player. I think that's one of the main reasons Barca is cooking this season. They just have a team. I don't think there's many egos on this team. It's completely opposite of Madrid, where I think they have a full team of egos. And now Barca, I think they've built just a damn near egoless team with a manager who knows how to lead, bro. So it's working.
All right, fair enough.
Let's talk about Liverpool, though, like I mentioned.
Okay.
They're another team that definitely has a shot to win it. There's no doubt about it. Just, again, it's not about Liverpool being some unreal super team. Just the competition isn't there.
Whoa.
But I do have to say fair play to Liverpool because they took the Bayer Leverkusen game at Anfield 4-0, and it was an easy win for them.
This might be a
and that's impressive.
This might be a
it's
super
not a super team, man. It's not a super team.
How are we not saying this is a super team?
It's not a super team.
Luis
bro.
Diaz hat trick, Salah 2 assists.
It was a good
Gakpo goal.
Yeah, no. It was a good performance. I watched the game.
All right. Against the Bayer Leverkusen, like you mentioned, bro.
Yeah, but let's be honest.
I'm taking a look at this team right now.
Leverkusen has lost their swag a little bit, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely a hangover season.
Yeah.
For sure, but I'm looking at this Liverpool squad, yeah. Trent right back, super solid. Konate very solid.
Injury prone though. He got injured recently.
But I think it was more preventative because he came back for Champions League game, bro.
Okay, yeah. True.
Van Dijk, we obviously know who Van Dijk is, bro. One of the best. Simicas maybe is the only crack in the armor, I want to say, in my opinion.
Okay.
Him and Robbo.
Yeah, left back is lacking.
Jones, very solid.
Cooking.
One could say that he could be a solidified starter on any other Prem team.
He should be. No, he should be starting on this Liverpool team. There's no doubt about it.
Debatable.
No doubt
I'd say debatable.
It's debatable because Liverpool have strengthened their midfield. They have options. But for me, if I'm RNA, Curtis starts.
Gravenberch.
Yeah.
Leagues above last season, where he was last season. Szoboszlai, very good. McAllister, very good. Salah, we know who Salah is. Diaz, very good. Gakpo. What I'm getting at here.
Yeah, what are you getting at?
They've got depth. They've got quality players.
Yeah.
To the point where I'd say they are a super team.
They're not a super team,
what constitutes a super team if not Liverpool?
A super team is a team where you see them on the fixture list and you start sweating and you start shaking.
You don't see that with this Liverpool squad.
No. I don't think any top team in Europe right now is like looking at Liverpool like,
they're the only undefeated side.
I don't want to play them.
They're the only undefeated side.
I hear it. I'm not saying they obviously are cooking. They've had a nuts start to the season. No one's doubting that. No one's saying that hasn't happened. But I'm saying, am I worried about playing Liverpool? No.
Okay, who are you more worried about, Barca or Liverpool?
I would be more worried to play Liverpool. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I would be simply because
so
Liverpool,
that just tells me they're a super team.
No, it's not.
Because Barcelona,
I don't think there's a single super team in the world right now. That's why I'm saying this Champions League is interesting. This format is doing a madness because teams are getting exposed. I'm seeing there's no team that's moving me, bro. Everyone, it's an even playing field right now.
Come on,
it's an
bro.
even playing field right now between like 6 teams to win this competition. So it's exciting, bro. And Liverpool is obviously one of those top contenders, but it's not like just because Liverpool are having a solid start to the season and they're cooking. I'm not scared to play them. I don't think Barca are scared to play them. I don't think Madrid are scared to play them. I don't think it's just like one of those things. Maybe if they continue this through until the new year, then maybe it's different. But for me, as of right now, I don't think it's that deep, really, bro.
Well, they still won 4-0.
Yeah, impressive.
That's a sizable
game. Could have been very different though, because Frimpong scored an opener that was disallowed by handball. It was a handball, to be fair, but it was. It could have been a different game. It could have been if the ball took a different bounce. It could have been a different game. But anyway, 4-0 Fairs.
Speaking of another 4 goals, Sporting 4-1. Yeah, my man Gyökeres.
I'm not moved.
Hat trick against Ederson, blood.
I'm not moved.
Oh my days. He went band for Haaland, bro.
I'm not moved.
And where was Haaland? Missing PKs. Where was Gyökeres? Scoring PKs.
I'm not moved.
Mate, how are you not moved?
I'm not moved.
He absolutely dunked on your team.
Gyökeres, a player who's having, an unbelievable 12, 18 months. He's getting the PR.
That's not a purple patch anymore.
The PR.
That's not a purple patch.
He's getting the hype. Deserved. He's doing great. He's a solid player. He looks like a solid player. I don't watch much Sporting, but he looks like a solid player.
Gets your point.
But for me, this isn't a player that's much better than Ollie Watkins.
Why? Please tell me. Please tell me. First of all, Ollie Watkins is no bum.
Yeah, I'm not calling Gyökeres a bum. But people are making him out to be like this guy is the second coming of
who?
Haaland.
He's better than Haaland. No. He's better than Haaland.
Look, Gyökeres for me, he's a player. He's a good player, but this guy is not a world class potential striker for me.
He's not a world class potential striker. Have you seen the state of his shot when it goes in?
He's a good finisher. He's a good ball carrier. He runs the channels well. He's physical.
He's strong. He's quite literally what Haaland was at Dortmund.
He has great attributes. But people are getting ahead of themselves, man. 2 pens, okay, 2 pens and a goal against Pussy. So I don't really know. Like, I get it. It's a great performance on paper. Hat trick, man of the match. He holds the little Champions League ball, takes a picture. But at the end of the day, bro, it wasn't like he ripped us to shreds. He didn't, bro. It was a fortunate hat trick. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. Fair play to Sporting. Fair play to Amorim. It was a good It was a good performance for Sporting. But at the end of the day, we were dog.
Hold up, soon to be Manchester United coach.
Yeah, and that's
not going to be the last time you see him.
He better enjoy that win because
it's not going to be the last time
he better enjoy that win because try to replicate that performance with Rashford, with Bruno, with Rasmus, with Casemiro.
Hold up,
with Lisandro. Try to replicate that performance with those players.
We're gonna sit here and say Gyökeres isn't going to United.
I mean, that would be a stupid move for him, in my opinion.
Mate, that's literally Conte, Lukaku type.
That would be a stupid move for him, in my opinion, to go to United after this form. In my opinion. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about the game. City injury crisis. Injury crisis at the end of the day. Injury crisis at the end of the day. Look, I'm not too fussed. 3 L's on the bounce. All 3 different competitions. So it's not as serious as it seems. That's all that there is to it, bro. It's an injury crisis. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for an international break. We need it.
I'm curious of this injury crisis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go through this starting 11. Haaland starts.
Right.
Bernardo Silva starts. Foden starts. Savinho starts. Kovacic starts. Gvardiol starts. Akanji starts. Ederson starts. Rico Lewis should start because Walker somehow gets on this team.
Okay.
Mateus Nunes doesn't really start. And Pussy doesn't start. Mm-hmm. Only two out of the starting 11.
2?
Only 2 out of the starting 11 don't actually start for Manchester City. So where's this injury crisis?
That is not true at all.
How?
Stones is not in the 11.
Stones hasn't been in the 11.
Stones is not in the 11. Diaz is not in the 11. That's 2 of our best center backs injured. KDB was injured.
Mate, he hasn't been playing this whole season.
So KDB injured, Rodri injured, 2 best center backs. That's our 2 best players and our 2 best center backs out. So it's 4 players out of our best 11 out.
But we're going to sit here and act like you weren't calling Nathan Ake a world beater?
He is a world beater.
Okay, so why is he on the bench?
Gvardiol is a world beater.
Oh, so 2 center backs that used to play center back can't play center back anymore?
What are you talking about? We had 2 center backs on the pitch.
Yeah, but you were saying Pussy is shite?
Yeah, I mean, mate, was it my decision to start him?
Okay, so
I don't know what Pep's doing.
So blame your coach, not the injury crisis.
No, but it is injury crisis.
No, it's not.
Because Ake has barely played a minute this season, so he's obviously still, there's still something
Recovering
there.
from what?
There's still something
From
there.
what?
There's still something
Being
there.
a bozo.
There's still something there, obviously, because Ake is barely playing. You got Savio just came back from a knock. This is his first game back from a knock.
Okay.
Doku is still on the bench. He only just came back from a knock last game. Grealish is out as well. Lacking injuries. We're lacking players, bro.
Grealish,
it's an injury crisis.
Nah, this is injury crisis. It's shameless. Just accept the defeat. You got pumped.
I accepted it.
You got pumped.
I accepted it. Fair play to Sporting. Yep, fair play to Sporting. I mean, at the end of the day, it was. I'm questioning what's going on with Pep and the players though. At the same time, is this the last year for Pep? Is this the last year for Pep?
He says it's not. He says his heart's still there.
I don't know. He says that. But he hasn't signed the contract. His contract ends this summer. There's been weird interactions between him and KDB. There's been weird quotes in the pressers. There's been weird interactions between him and KDB, like, before match, after the match. I don't really know what's going on. Pep's looking like there's just some drama going around behind the scenes. I can tell. I can tell when the vibe is off of my team.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, fair.
And I don't know. It's an interesting one to keep an eye out. Look, at the end of the day, I think injuries is the main issue right now. I'm waiting for international break. This is one of the first times I'm actually looking forward to international break because we need it.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, fair play to Sporting. I'm not too fussed, though.
Fair play. I think they said, 3rd place in the Champions League table?
I think it's 2nd.
2nd or 3rd?
Yep.
Not going to really, it's too early to tell the table. Mm-hmm. We all know there's a lot of easy freebie games going on. Mm-hmm. That's hence why Lille's on top, like top 5 right now in the table. But we can talk about, let's talk about, the boys.
Right. Let's talk about that team.
Talk about Rafael.
Let's talk about Real Madrid.
Talk about Christian Pulisic.
AC Milan at the Bernabeu.
3-1, 3-1,
Madrid are ass, bro. As I've been saying,
or is Milan actually good?
No. Madrid, no. Madrid are ass.
Give us credit.
I'm not going to give you no credit. Bro.
Why?
Madrid
Give
are,
us credit right
Madrid
now. Don't you dare
are
do that.
Garbage. I've been saying it week in,
Did you watch the
week
game?
out.
We were actually cooking.
Because you played Madrid.
Mate, Madrid.
Because you played Madrid. Madrid
literally
are,
Champions League winners last
and
season.
they're ass. And they are ass. Madrid are ass. I've been saying week in, week out, going forward, garbage. Vinny. This is the reason you didn't win the Ballon d'Or.
That's not true.
You think you deserve to win the Ballon d'Or.
That's not
true. Look at your performances, pal.
That's not true.
He
scored a goal, to be fair.
In PayPal, this guy reeks as a 9.
Playing an out of position.
Reeks as a 9.
He's playing out of position.
They signed him. They signed him knowing they have Vinny Jr. as a left winger. So now there's complications. Now there's drama. And now things are going to start taking a turn. I can sense it. And we're going to see what goes on at Madrid in the next few months. Because
What?
It's
So
going
you're
to be
saying
interesting.
Ancelotti out, yeah? Sack Ancelotti.
Why would they sack Ancelotti?
They're not molding. He's not mending the team.
It's not his fault that the board brought in Mbappe when they already have a world-class left winger.
All right, so if you are the board or if you're Ancelotti, how are you fixing this? How are you fixing this right now?
I'm fixing this by...
You selling Vinny.
No, you can't sell Vinny.
You selling Mbappe.
You can't sell Mbappe.
Are you selling Rodrigo?
You 100%. I'm not saying and Madrid should sell Rodrigo, but Rodrigo, you should leave. That's first thing.
Okay.
Second thing is I think they need a formation change. I think they need to go with Vinny needs to play more narrow. He needs to play more narrow. He needs to play as an inside forward. So does Mbappe. I think they can play inside forward together. I think they need to put Bellingham back in the 10. And they need to let Bellingham do his thing in the final third because in the final third right now, I'm not saying it's Bellingham's fault. Bellingham playing as his midfield role, he does his thing. But still, last year they were missing. He filled the void of Benzema, and they thought Mbappe was going to fill that void this season, and he's not doing it. So they need to put Bellingham back up there.
So who are you taking out? You're taking out Rodrigo.
Yeah, he doesn't start in this team. He doesn't start in this team. He needs to leave.
That's a big statement.
He needs to leave.
That's a big statement.
You can't fit Rodrigo into this team. It's not going to work. He's a left winger naturally as well. It's not going to work. So, yeah, bro, it's long for Madrid. Their ass. I've been saying it. It's not even going forward as well. Defensively, they're shocking.
Defensively,
they're shocking. They're shocking, bro.
They're missing their best right back, Carvajal.
Of course.
You can't have Lucas Vasquez calling up against Rafael and Teo Hernandez. Straight up. You just simply can't.
Yeah. I agree. He's not a right back, obviously, and he's ass defensively.
Okay.
And they could put Militao
at
right back.
But then who goes center back? Because I don't know if Alaba's fit right now.
He's not. I don't believe so.
They've got to don't have anybody else.
They've got to play Tchouaméni.
Tchouaméni center back. I don't hate it.
They've got to play Tchouaméni center.
Camavinga forces the CDM.
Tchouaméni's not even performing in the midfield anyway. So I think they've got to slide Militao out to right back. You got to play Rudiger, who's still doing his thing.
Yeah, Rudiger's
with
a beast.
Ferland Mendy is your only option.
I don't hate that. I do not hate that.
And midfield,
because then they go into three. They go into a 3 in the back in possession. Tchouaméni moves up into that DM role, forces everyone else up. Not a bad shout.
It's not a bad shout. Ancelotti, I know you're watching.
Ancelotti, hey, give us a call, bro. We'll be consultants for you, bro.
No. We need a contract, though. We only do things with a contract in place.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, look, is the Fonseca era beginning? Is this the beginning of the Fonseca era at AC Milan?
No. Absolutely not. No.
Why, bro? Why? You just got you a win at the Bernabeu.
Mate, Fonseca, I literally said this beginning of the season, bro. He's a tournament manager. And I need both, bro. I need a seasonal manager and a tournament manager.
You did say he was a tournament manager.
Serie A, he's buns, bro. He came out, bro, this guy's so delusional. He came out and said that Genoa and Monza was harder to play than Real Madrid, bro. You know how mad he's...
That's a mad quote.
That's a mad statement, bro.
Yeah.
But I mean, I kind of hear it. I guess against like a more low block, we do stink. Madrid is very expansive, so that plays key into Rafael, Teo Hernandez, Pulisic, like running the channels, sure. But you got to be more adaptive than that, bro. You've got quality players. You've got the most informed Christian Pulisic we've ever seen, world beater Rafael. We clearly saw against Madrid what he can really do. Teo Hernandez is the best left back in the world. You got the best expansive midfielder in terms of carrying the ball into Johnny Reinders. You got a Yunus Musa, who I think is performing way better than expected. I think he
looks very confident right now.
I think he's fulfilling that huge Kessie void that we've been trying to fill. Because Kessie was playing that, extreme box-to-box midfielder with power and dominance in presence. And Musa is providing that. And yet you're not able to compete against Monza, bro. Like, come on. This is insanity. And then we got Emerson Royale on top of that, bro. Like, nah. Fonseca's still out for me. There's a lot of shouts saying, oh, this is the turning campaign like you mentioned. I don't believe it, bro. I hope it's not. Like, if we're being honest, like...
He can still win you a cup, though. He can still win you a cup. That's a good first season.
If he goes on to win the Champions League.
He's not going to win the Champions League. He can win you maybe.
What do you mean? Why? You just said everyone sucks. Everyone sucks.
Yeah, but you guys suck even more.
No, but we just beat Madrid. So how does that work?
No, they suck.
We almost beat Liverpool. Least you forget, mate.
Nah, you guys got smacked.
There was a 20-minute period where we were actually pretty good against them. Nice. So, like, hey, don't count us out. He's a tournament manager. Do not count us out. We got tournament players. That's all I'm saying. Fonseca out.
I want to talk about one guy, though. Tijani Reinders. This
Beast.
I've been saying honestly, probably your guys' most impressive signing since maybe Theo.
What about Rafa?
Nah, honestly, I think he's a more impressive signing than Rafa Leao. This guy, just because of, I guess, the expectation versus his performance, bro. He is insane, and it's sad. It's sad to kind of look at Milan players in this light. It's just like anytime they perform well, it's like where it's the next step for him.
No,
yes, bro.
No one thinks that.
It's sad. It's sad, but it's
that.
The truth, bro. Where is Reinders going next? Because this guy is nuts, bro. He's one of the best ball carrying midfielders in the world.
He's not going anywhere.
His work rate is mad. He's good defensively, and his goal threat is crazy good. He's a nuts finisher. This guy is a player.
He's a long range merchant.
He's a player, bro. Wow.
No, I'm saying honestly. He scored 2 goals against Club Brugge, scored a goal against Monza, and then scored a goal against Madrid.
Yeah, no, he has goal threat. He does everything, bro. So he's a nuts player. He's an insanely impressive pickup from you guys from Feyenoord. Only 20 million. So
something like that,
dude. That's a nuts signing, and it's fair play, because he could start. I think he would start from 90% of teams in Europe. So
that's a bold statement.
I think he does, bro.
Is he better than Frankie?
Yes.
Better than Frankie, yeah.
Yes. He is better than Frankie de Jong, yes.
It's good to hear.
Yes.
A lot of Frankie prop going on, so it's good to hear.
Frankie's just been too inconsistent, There's nothing against Frankie as a player. He's a nuts player, but as in terms of consistency, what I've seen from Reinders over the last 12 months.
Dude, does Frankie even start?
He does start in Barca's best 11. Yeah, but hey, shout out Leao, shout out AC Milan. They're fans of the channel. They were watching apparently, and they after the game, they were shouting us out, brother. ABP.
Of course, come bro. On, man. Rafa, my dog.
Yeah. So shout out Rafa, shout out Manyan. They're fans of the channel. So shout out.
You had hey. Give Manyan his props right now.
For what?
An absolute game against Madrid.
No, he had a game. He had a good game. He needed that because he's been suspect this season so far.
1 or 2 games, maybe.
He's been suspect.
But he's still a top 5 goalkeeper in the world.
Top 5?
Yes.
Alisson, Ederson, Courtois, Emi. Respect Emi. You got to respect Emi. You have to respect Emi. Summer?
No. Summer's not better than Manyan, bro. Let's be honest.
It's debatable.
Let's be honest here. We're not doing this.
Oblak?
No.
Not anymore.
No. He's washed.
Not washed, chill.
He's pretty washed.
I'm trying to think, bro. Who else?
Yeah, no one else. Sorry, mate.
Could be, yeah. And Manyan could be top 5.
Top 5?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold up. Before you move on, yeah? A little bit of off topic, yeah? I was watching SDS clip. Shout out SDS. Shout out Liban on Twitter. Actually, I saw it on his Twitter account.
Okay.
They were having a discussion that Arsenal... Well, basically, Sharky said that Arsenal was one of the top clubs in the world, yeah?
Yeah.
And then Liban goes and says, okay, what is one of the top clubs in the world? Does that mean top 5 teams in the world?
Yeah.
Or does that mean top 10 teams in the world?
Definitely top 5.
No, I'm saying. Wait, hold up.
What?
Before you're saying Arsenal's top 5 in the world.
No. I'm saying if you want to say one of the best teams in the world,
if your best teams in the world is top 5,
yes,
you wouldn't go on to say it's top 10.
No. It's too
Why?
many. It's too many teams.
Not really.
Yeah.
One of the top teams in the world. Just think of how many teams there are.
Obviously, there's a lot of teams. So in perspective, yeah, maybe 10 is an accurate number. But when in terms of discourse, it's really just like 5.
Nah,
really just
I would say top 10, maybe even top 15.
Because if you're saying you're one of the best teams in the world, then you can argue that you are the best team, and only like the top 5 can argue if they're the best team. 10 is too many. I don't think
10 is, because if you really think about it, it's like what, 4 or 5 in the Prem, 3 Serie A, 1 Bundesliga, 2 La Liga. That's already like 9 or 10, bro.
Okay, what's your point?
My point is Arsenal one of the top teams in the world?
If you're gonna say top 10,
okay, it's top 5 then.
If it's top 5 right now, no, they are not one of the best teams in the world.
Is Liverpool?
Yes.
Liverpool's top 5?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Simple.
Sharky, sorry, mate.
Yeah,
you're outnumbered.
Yeah,
you lost your head.
If we're
there.
talking about this season, then yeah, the top 5 teams in the world this season are Liverpool.
Okay.
City.
Very debatable.
No.
Very debatable. Barca. Very debatable on City. I don't know if I'm letting you have
debatable.
that. I'm not letting you have that.
A team that's gone treble recently and 4-peat is not a debatable.
Mate, we're talking about this season?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Clearly it matters.
City on their day beats any team in the world, so it doesn't matter. So
you could say Arsenal on their day beats any team in the world.
No, they don't actually. No, they don't.
I think they could.
Arsenal on their day against City on their day don't win against City. Arsenal on their day against Madrid on their day don't beat Madrid.
Okay, I agree. So on their day, Madrid's top 5 then in the world this season.
But they haven't even seen their day though this season.
They smoked Dortmund 4-2.
That was a 45 minutes. That was 45 minutes.
Yeah, imagine 90 minutes on their day.
And they haven't done that this season. So what are we doing?
And Man City has.
Yes, we have.
When?
We have.
What
We've
game?
Had good performances.
What game? What game have they performed like crazy?
Chelsea, first game of the season.
Nah, we're not doing that because we're playing literally a practice team.
Broski, regardless, top 5 teams in the world are Liverpool, City this season. Liverpool, City, Barca, Bayern.
Bayern is crazy.
And Napoli.
Bayern is crazy.
And Napoli.
Bayern is crazy. See, this is insane because I would rather put Arsenal over Bayern.
What?
Bayern got smoked by Villa. Bayern got smoked by Villa.
Bayern smoked Arsenal last season when Arsenal were doing way better.
You keep bringing up last season. What are we talking about? We're talking about this.
We're
talking about a Vincent Kompany Bayern Munich being a top 5. Yeah, criminal. Criminal.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Regardless,
it matters.
It doesn't matter, bro.
It does.
It doesn't matter.
It sincerely.
I mean, regardless, if Arsenal don't get in, Madrid gets in before before Arsenal. But yeah, interesting discourse, bro. One thing about the Champions League though is annoying. It's like these harsh handball calls that I'm seeing. It's not going away.
What are you talking about? The Marino? That's not harsh.
It's slightly not that. It's very 50-50. The pen we got yesterday was not a pen against Diamante. Ball bounced up from Bernardo Silva, hits Diamante in the arm. He can't do anything about that. We got a pen from it.
But game's the game.
It's not game's the game, bro. VAR. Bro, they've damn near fixed this in the Prem. I've not seen this problem in the Prem so far this season.
But those are way more clear than any Prem handballs. I'm seeing
these terrible handball calls in the Champions League. This is the same type of handball call that costed Newcastle the group of death last season, and it's not going away. It's ridiculous. That's something I need to see change ASAP because I hate seeing games be decided on these terrible handball calls.
What, you talking about the Mings one, yeah?
No, not the Mings one. The Mings one is a very good call because how are you picking up the ball on a goal kick?
What's even more shocking is Mings playing a Champions League match.
Whoa, how is he playing it, bro? I thought he went back to Coventry or something.
Nah, bro. What is Unai Emery's? That clearly means Unai Emery does not care about Champions.
That's not true, bro. He got cocky, bro. Played Club Bruges. He got cocky.
Mings, I think that's his first game back.
I haven't seen the guy in 12 months. And so for that clip to be the first thing I see of Mings in 12 months is madness. It's not the way you want to introduce yourself back into the game. It's crazy. But it should have, bro, I mean, I respect it. That's a penalty,
What, you're calling it a call?
100% it's a penalty. If the keeper puts the ball down in the 6 and it's not moving and he plays a pass to one of his center backs, ball is in play, bro.
Yeah, but Rondo's... You touch the ball before it cuts to you.
This ain't Rondo.
Nah, but it's just like,
this ain't Rondo.
You know what I'm saying?
This is Champions League
come
footy.
on, bro.
At the handball. It should have happened to Arsenal last season against Bayern in the Champions League, and they got away with it. But good call on the ref, bro. Breast are nice.
No, they're not.
Breast.
I don't believe it.
Breast.
I don't believe it.
No. Obviously, it's just a Cinderella thing.
It's not even a Cinderella thing. It's just a match fixture thing. If they're having easy matches,
who have they played
early on? Exactly. Who have they played? They've played some bums in the East.
Drew Leverkusen 1-1. So yeah, come on,
Bum.
a point against a good team.
Bums.
Beat Salzburg 4-0.
Bummy team. A Ligue 1 team should be beating Salzburg, an Austrian team.
Beat Sturm first game of the week. So look, it doesn't matter. Yes, they've played shit teams, but at the end of the day, they're getting the results. They can only beat the teams that they get put in front of them.
I agree, but it's just like this discourse of Cinderella. Brest is on a madness, but then Lille, on the other hand, is getting no type of shouts about that, even though they're actually a way better team playing harder opponents.
No, honestly, I just wanted to say Brest are nice. To be fair,
yeah, it's 5-year-old Donnie right here. You know, this
dude. Donald Trump is the Bruno Fernandes of politics. This guy is a stat patter.
Don't get us canceled.
This guy is a stat patter. Bruno
Fernandes doesn't stat patter.
His only 2 wins are to deny the first female president, and he lost to the only man he ran against. This guy's a fraud. This guy is a fraud. This is a Mickey Mouse presidential career.
He can only beat the people that he's facing, bro.
My days, man. His cup run was too easy. Too easy twice, bro.
Yo, chill.
Too easy, man.
Donald Trump,
ridiculous.
Trump.
But hey, new president, eh?
New president for the Americans out here. How does that affect the Premier League?
If he does fly out to a Premier League game, you can guarantee there won't be an assassination hit on him because they do not have guns. So he'll be safe over there. So it doesn't really affect the Premier League. But yeah, but anything else, bro?
Nah.
Solid week of Champions League. Hit the like button, sub out if they got to this part, bro.
All the way,
Manny. What should Manny comment? What should the other guys comment?
Man like Manny, yeah. Comment Manny.
Yeah.
Comment Manny.
Yeah.
If you watch to the end of this blood clot video.
No Cappington.
That's it. Yeah. We'll catch y'all later. Peace.